fuck Chocula.
Mm.
Am I not supposed to be able to see you guys yet?
You're not supposed
Not
to see us. Look away.
I'm trying to look away, but it's just so hard.
Hey, blasphemers. Welcome to Simple Blasphemy, where we have the best times with the worst topics.
We're three friends that discuss everything and nothing, from wacky headlines to games and trivia. All subjects bizarre and risque are on the table.
Our weekly guests range from friends, musicians, and artists to professionals in a variety of industries.
We go live on Facebook and YouTube every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Want to support the show? Join our Patreon. You can find it and more at www.simpleblasphemy.com.
So grab a drink and join in!
It's too late now. This is Simple Blasphemy.
All right. Yeah, baby.
I'm still
Welcome
confused.
to the Simple Blasphemy podcast, all you blasphemers out there.
And all you fish lovers that like codcasts.
My name is Zach Ward, and I have here with me always Andy's.
Hi, everybody. How you doing? How's your drive time commute? How's the world treating you? Well, how was your last BM?
It's on fire. And also Mr. Zach Green Machine.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, no, nothing to say. You know, I just thought it was cool to say something. I don't know. I'm
Edgy.
done. I'm done with that shit.
Edgy.
All the info on the show, including episodes and guests, can be found at simpleblasphemy.com. Hey, if you're new here, consider subscribing. What's up, yo? This week's guest is nothing, or excuse me, is no. You're no unfamiliar
None
face
other.
for this.
None other.
And none other than Mr. Jac Harrison. What's up, Jack?
I came here to titty fuck Green.
Me too.
Wow.
I
Oh, man,
wear the
thanks
shirt
for having
because
me
when I
back.
titty fuck him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go back in
Well,
time.
you know, he's got to be the ugliest woman I ever seen, and you know, when it's like that ugly, you're like, I wonder, you know, he must be a real giver because you've gotten places in life. So, yeah,
He's got stuff.
Smart ass.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Oh my god, dude, he's like traveling back in time. Look at him, he's pixelated. Oh wait, there we go.
Oh
here it
my-
comes.
Holy shit.
It's Mike TV.
Oh.
Look, it's Mike TV.
That's amazing. That's amazing
Listen,
technology.
Mr. Wonka. I love all of you guys. I have to run and do something very, very important.
That's fine, because you know what? Jac Harrison celebrated a birthday yesterday. We just want to say happy birthday, Jack. Look at that. Look at that.
The 16-year-old me.
Badass.
Now,
Actually,
for
that's
the
14. That's 14-year-old me.
audio listener, we have a picture of Jack here that transcends, well, no, it doesn't. It's really stuck in the 90s or so, isn't it?
Dude, I was on tour, just got back from tour. I think that's when I got back from the Philippines. I didn't wash my hair in like 6 weeks.
Oh, he's just
Yeah.
got locks of love everywhere. Now,
God, you
would
look so mad and
I was
angry.
probably fucking tripping balls, man.
were,
I mean, I don't know.
did you ever get that cease and desist resolved from Fred Durst, or is this kind of like
Oh
that?
God, you know what? You're a douche.
Anyway, I don't know if we've done this with you or not, but let's just explore some territory here.
I'm
Well,
open
let's
to
pitch-
exploring. Sure, yeah.
Let's pitch you 4 questions and see what your answers are. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
26-inch cock.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
it. 26-inch cock. Yeah. That'd
that
be my
works like a
superpower.
normal one, or
No, I don't even know. I wouldn't care. Just that would be my superpower. I can retract it when I want it to be normal, but I can like go Clark Kent Superman and just use it when I need to.
I'll be. That's crazy.
I know. Isn't it?
Number 2, what age do you consider old?
Fuck, I'm definitely old. So 10 years younger than me. I think if you're 30, you'd probably be dead 200 years ago. So 30.
What
You're
did,
fucking
what
old.
did Mike say last week? 35.
Yeah.
We'd all be dead already, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
I mean, you're no stranger of being a creep or having some kind of like,
Thanks for that.
questionable, you used to like hookers and trunks and a whole bunch of other stuff. But who would your
Hookers and trunks,
celebrity hall pass be if given the opportunity?
For me?
Yeah, consensually.
Oh, young Catherine Zeta-Jones, dude.
Okay.
Is that the rapper or is
dude,
that the actress?
There's a rapper, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I did not know that.
Yo, this
Yeah.
is my girl, young Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
And
You need to work on that. Your livery's off.
lastly, what's the worst job you've ever had?
When I was in college, first round, I was an augerman, and I used to dig holes in the ground for people to put posts in. Yeah, that was pretty fucking bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just overall, just being physically challenging, or you
Was it-
not good at math?
It just didn't do anything for me.
Did you have
Yeah.
a gas-powered auger or a hand one?
Depending on the job. It was a small company. Times were tough. Had 3
How many
jobs.
screws did it take to get through to the permafrost?
Fuck you.
GOT. So folks, it's our time to do our shout out real quick. We're going to shout out the top 5 countries that listen only on the audio program, because that's the statistics I get. Country number 1, clocking in at almost 80%, growing every single week, is India. Thank you, India, for growing. We might have to move there. Jesus. Number
They are
2 is the
definitely
United
growers.
States.
They're growers. Trojan put that out.
Russia comes in 3rd, and Germany 4th, Canada 5th. So thanks, guys, and spread the word if you can. And
Extra Canada, thanks.
yeah, thank you.
No Uzbekistan? I mean, I thought you guys be a hit over there.
And lastly, as to get everything out of the way, we have to let this time for Tanner to give his shout out.
Hey guys, Tanner Words here. I want to give a big and overdue shout out to Dude Wipes because they keep my dude ass clean.
All right.
Oh, I wonder what those two are up to.
He's talked about that before, hasn't he?
I actually think he's a user of
Dude,
the
what?
product. Have you heard this, Jack?
No, I'm very curious.
Oh, it's a product. I mean, they
We had
sponsor.
people on here.
Yeah, they sponsor many podcasts. Believe it or not, you might be able to.
I'm good, but tell me all about it.
I mean, it's just a flushable man thing that you can
Oh, it
It's
is?
a
Oh.
man cave.
after an excretion. And just to let everybody know, we are going to play What's the Price, Bitch, with sex toys and from items from Adams and Eve in just a little bit.
Can I
Pardon
ask
me.
a question about that really quick, Zach?
Oh, yeah.
Did Jack write any of the descriptions? Do we have a mole in our midst?
No.
I'm
Although
on
that
the
is-
guest on the show. I'm playing. I can't write your descriptions tonight.
No,
Exactly.
I'm just making sure that there's not like a cross-mogenization of...
So let's make sure we're gentlemen here. Jack, what have you been up to? Let's catch up with you, and then we'll move on to the news that you need to know after that. What's happening, man?
You know what? A lot's happened. Fucking COVID killed everything. So I've had a pretty unique experience happen in the past few months where I didn't have any studio work. No one wanted songs written. Everything was on hold. So my ass had to go out and get a real day job. And I ended up working for the owner of Deco, which is a small record label in New Jersey, but for his subsidiary company called Novell, which they make wedding bands and high-end jewelry and work with celebrities and do their jewelry. And my job now is I executive produce their podcast. Today, I had the lead singer of Danger on, and he brought on the line that he has that he's pushing out that's got a great mission, which I'll send you the information to when it's live, and hopefully you can attach it to this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out on the dating scene. COVID wrecked my relationship, and I've recently met someone. It's crazy, right?
And you
5'8",
said something about a butthole?
red hairish. What's that?
You said something about
Yeah,
her butthole?
she's got a nice butthole. Nice butthole, nice boobs. You know, the
She's
whole
a level
package.
90 warlord.
Yeah. So
Hey,
She's
Jack.
a Texan.
Jack, have you ever came across a butthole that you thought wasn't good? Or, I mean, what kind of measurement do you use?
Well,
for
you know,
that?
you just walk up to it and feel the heat coming off of it from a foot away.
Oh.
It's too open. Afterwards, it's open way too wide. And
Ready or not,
you know,
sunlight
you gotta have the screen on there. You know, you gotta keep it tight a little bit. So you gotta get the heat moisture ratio has to be right. And then as you approach,
how's your
then you can
pucker?
gauge it.
What's your gape? What's your pucker? Let's talk about that.
Exactly,
So
right? Exactly.
Wait a second. Let's unpack this real quick. Are you saying that?
Sure. You want to unpack the butthole?
So are you saying like the atmosphere inside the crevice? I mean, what are you talking?
Atmosphere.
Yeah. It really it can't be above a certain level of humidity. So you don't want the cigar to get worms, right? So you can't have the humidity too high in the humidifier. So you got to just make sure that it's a nice mixture.
Do you hold the same
78
standards? Do you hold the same standards for your own ass crack?
Of course not. No. Why
That's
would
why I use dude wipes.
Yeah. No. No one wants to go anywhere near that. Just stay away. But you know.
Green, do you have any type of ass crack or asshole?
Do you have a butt crack? Or are you like
No,
one
I'm
of the
shit. I'm
coneheads?
shitting all the time.
Do you have a crack or is it just like a cleavage?
Two nubs in a rubber band.
Just shitting all the time, and it's always getting cleansed, man. It's like draining the oil out of the fucking car, man.
You know what's really fun is you can you could use go to someone's home, you know, wreck their toilet, then use their shower head as a bidet. You know, that's always a good thing. Yeah.
I just installed a bidet tonight.
Oh, you did? Congratulations.
I really, you know what? I sat down just to test the thing out. Okay.
Shut up.
You know, if it's good enough for John Lennon, it's good enough for me. That's all I got to say.
Oh, John Lennon used a bidet.
I saw a documentary on it.
Champagne up his ass crack.
No. But he sure had one.
Infomercial.
I saw an infomercial, a documentary on bidets.
Well, you know,
it's one of those things on YouTube. You're like, oh, I gotta fucking watch
John
that.
Lennon. Meanwhile, John Lennon's rolling his grave window. Didn't want to be tuning for the bidet.
Hey, when Yoko hits the brown note.
Yo, I think she's the only human being that can hit that brown note.
She used to play a sousaphone.
I got stuck in her throat.
She's an amazing woman. She's an amazing woman.
The bidet. Yes, I just installed one. I've only had a chance to just test it out to make sure that there was nothing leaking, both from me or the apparatus. I gave that a shot, and then I was like, well, I don't feel like I need it. I don't really feel like I need to take a shower anymore after I've done this. So I think
that's very true.
Yeah, your marsh bottom, your swamp ass.
Hold on.
Just remember, when you stop showering, your wife will start getting hotter, and then you'll be home smelling like shit, and she'll be out with everybody else. Maybe you should shower. It's just friendly advice.
Every once in a while.
Andy,
can you wash your balls with that thing? If you back
kiss
up
your
enough?
mother with that mouth.
Yeah.
Wash your balls with that thing.
So wait a second. I got two questions. The question number one is this at your house you installed it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for you.
No, I installed it at fucking Reverend.
All right.
Happy birthday.
First of all, we need.
Thanks.
Listen to me. I need video and pictures for next week's podcast of it. Not you using it, just, you know what I mean?
Well, my job got significantly easier by you saying that. Meanwhile, I'm thinking about, well, what kind of lights do I need to bring?
Number
into the
two.
bathroom? Do I need a macro lens?
Have you thought about this?
Probably.
Maybe? Yeah. Have you ever had one of those, not so comfortable late nights where maybe drank a couple seltzers and some wine? Maybe you shouldn't have mixed together, where you're gonna basically
piss out of your ass.
You're gonna bow down to the toilet. Now, if you barf, can you use that as something to clean the barf out of your mouth, or no?
I really think I need to step in here and say, you should probably go speak to someone professionally. It's not a water fountain. No,
I don't know. There's two settings on it. There's two handles on it.
It's almost
one of them moves like a gear shifter, and when you pull it, it turns on. And the higher you pull it, the more the pressure is. The more you swing it to one side, it gives you hot water, or the other side, it gives you cooler water. So if you're like a freezophiliac or whatever the fuck it is, you can freeze your butthole every time. But then there's another knob in front of it that is a. It's me every time.
This writes itself, doesn't it?
Right. If you turn it to one way, it goes more towards the male side, which I'm assuming is the butthole. And if you turn it the other way, it's more to the female side, which is more like for your men thief.
So,
can you like nature's backup vagina? Just be careful what you say, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
the
can
Catholic
you
vagina?
Can you like adjust the pressure on your prostate? Like, can you hit the prostate real good?
I've only used it once. And I've only came 3 times from using it, so I don't really have a whole bunch of evidence to back this up. Let me get a report to you.
You may have it on power wash mode. Just dial it back up.
I'd bring it down to super soaker, okay? You want to put it right a little bit above dollar store squirt gun.
I mean, do you like take a box of Comet and just kind of?
Could you wash car parts and shit in there? You know,
in my butthole or in the
mini bike parts and shit in the
fuck
bidet.
yeah.
Like if you add some detergent.
I can wash mini bike parts in anything you give me.
All right, well, let's get into some of the news headlines that you need to know, folks. Clearly, there's other things going on in America at this specific moment.
Wait a minute, isn't there stuff that's happening where people are yelling at each other from across the stage?
Something like that. But you know what? This is more important.
Oh, I already heard Joe Biden died. It's over. Let's just keep doing this shit.
I know. Well, we appreciate you hanging out with us. So here we go. Article number 1. Woman cleans boyfriend's grim pillows after finding out he hasn't washed them in 10 years. That's unsettling, especially the older you get. When you were younger, you didn't care about your pillow, right? Your parents just kind of took care of it.
It's just another sex toy that you used. Your pillow, the Santa bear.
Oh my
bird.
Like, Tickle me Elmo.
Tickle me Elmo.
It's like sandpaper.
Just go rape the neighbor.
No.
Jesus.
No. No. You go into your closet and you pick out a poor stuffed animal and you cut a hole in that thing like a man.
Oh, Jack off. You know what? The one thing I'm finding as I'm getting these articles for the show is so many of them are connected somehow to TikTok. Like everybody, TikTok is like the new Vine / YouTube where people for some odd reason just like.
I gotta miss the wholesomeness of Vine.
TikTok's going away though.
Yeah, I know it's still disappointing because the TikTok stuff, anything that I see I wouldn't go sharing that with people. I'm not going to go show it to my wife and kids and everybody. But like the Vine stuff, I still watch the funny animals compilations.
Some of them are archived, yeah, but the Vine thing's gone. Yeah, I like the silliness of it. Was it 7 or 10 second videos or something along those lines? That's what Vine was. Where there's people like on TikTok proselytizing for their church on this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't even like fully understand TikTok, and maybe that's my age. I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it.
Attention span,
bro.
Yeah, but it's weird because the attention span seems to be bouncing. Because when Vine was around, I was like, you only have 7 seconds to convey your message. Which is creative. This is where the joke's at. And if you can't get it into this format, like Twitter originally, this is how many characters you have. It
was almost like the aristocrats. It's like. Just the Vine was that. It was 7 seconds of just being funny, and people doing different versions of it.
So what's TikTok?
It's the new version.
Is it like still a short amount of time?
No,
I don't know. I think there is a limitation to it.
Yeah, but it's not like 7 seconds. It's something where you could get a message in.
What differs about it?
I mean, you have to at least make sure that the Rohypnol kicks in quicker than 7 seconds now when you put it in the White Claw. So before it was, you could watch a video and she'd be done. Like you could Huxtable her and do whatever you want.
You could give her the old Cosby sweater.
So that's a difference. That's a different screen.
All right. Well, the next article of the news that you need to know: woman hugs tree for over 10 hours to break Guinness record. This shows me commitment. Woman hugs tree for over 10 hours to break the Guinness
That
record.
bitch loves wood, man.
But which record? The person that hugged a tree or the person that did bathroom in the same spot for 10 hours straight? Well, I can't move. I guess I'm pissing in front
Right
of you
behind
guys.
right behind a Taco Bell.
I'm glad to see WTOL 11 here. How you guys doing? Check this out.
Yeah. There is a video, so if anybody wants to look it up, there is a video, and this lady is wearing, looks like, black capris and a white typical Hanes t-shirt that is a straight neck, not even a V. The V is the cleavage thing. You know what I mean? So she's got just a regular t-shirt on, and she's sitting there hugging a tree. I mean, what people will do to get a little bit of fame and give us content is unbelievable. And
the shit that we run across on the internet that somebody else is bored enough to write a story about, I'll tell you.
Yeah, thanks, jerk. This I think we covered maybe a year or two ago, but there has been a verdict. Naked Fort Lauderdale bank robber found not guilty for reasons of insanity. Now, there is a video of this guy, because I remember this from a long time ago. A guy goes and robs a bank. He's naked. He's running outside the bank and just throwing shit. 'Cause I think the red paint popped or some shit like that from a movie or whatnot.
Is this the that was on Crocodile? Who ate a person's face?
I don't know, but it's the basically 26-year-old Alexander not guilty by reasons of insanity, following up at a 25-minute trial on Wednesday. I find it interesting. I don't know, man. I mean, you got to be kind of insane to rob a bank naked, I guess. I mean, there's cameras and shit.
Or is he really insane? I mean,
apparently so.
But the guy runs in with a gun screaming, "Look at my dick! Look at my dick! Look at my dick! Look at my dick!"
He
maybe
said
he just has, he wants people to stare at him.
He said specifically that the chip in his head compelled him to rob the bank.
Dude, Elon Musk put that shit in there. Elon Musk put that in there. I've seen video of that.
No, we don't Elon shame here. We
don't Elon shame here.
Oh no, he's got that new shit that just came out.
Neuralink or whatever.
Yeah,
he's testing it out right now.
That's what it was. That was a beta test gone wrong.
Yeah.
This guy just masturbates and eats mashed potatoes all day long. Right? I don't get it.
Yeah. Fuck.
You can't get the connection right in the first try. There's a lot of wires there, man.
Exactly. They're like, put it in these guys. What happens? He robbed the bank naked.
It's a single conduit root canal is what you're doing when you put that stuff in there. You're like going to the central nervous system, and this is what's going to help you experience all of this stuff or help this stuff actually move someday.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, but
the pressure. Is it going to be Elon Musk with an ice cream scoop?
Oh, no, dude, did you see the video with him and the pigs? They did a beta test with 3 pigs, and the device was in the pigs. Oh, you gotta Google it.
One of them built a straw house. One of them built a stick house.
Exactly right. One turned into a whore and did porn. It's crazy.
That's the pig that it survived.
That's the one that's gonna make money.
That's It's got a fans only page.
That's the one that's gonna bang that sheep that got cloned 20 years ago.
Yeah, no, dude, it's really interesting shit.
That sounds really cool, though.
And basically, if I remember correctly, Elon's theory is that we already have a phone. We're already part cyborg anyway, because we are in constant means of communication and constant, not even communication, but in constant contact with information via our phone or our watch that's connected to our phone. So basically said it's only the next step that you just have that without having to carry it around, kind of a thing.
The person that can throw their phone out the window when they're sick of it driving down the street is going to be different than that same asshole with the fucking ice cream scoop.
He's going to have to jump. Yeah, he's going to have to. He's in a nasty plunge.
Andy, would you be a candidate for this? Because I know how you want to download your consciousness onto a hard drive.
I do. I actually want to be there for the whatever.
That's just like a hard drive of sorry.
I'm convinced Elon Musk has one already. I think he tested it on himself. He made some really odd comments during that beta testing. Because how else has the guy got all this information? I mean, he's an endless vat.
How fucking awesome is that, though? If
on
this dude's
everything.
willing,
Hey, there is so much room in the scrotum.
He's the type of guy that would do it.
That's
there's
right.
terabytes of room in the scrotum. You could fit 3 bags
You
of
want a Neuralink in your
rice in
scrotum?
the fucking scrotum.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they make the neurons that small to attach, bro. I mean, you know, the
Whoa.
blood vessels down there are much thinner than your neurons in your brain. I mean, come on.
Dick jokes aside, like if Elon Musk is going to go ahead and have his consciousness uploaded to a computer, he has to have an invasive procedure done. There's no denying it. If we're to go down this track, and to
the glass is half full and say, you know what? I mean, that's, you know, recycling.
Where's the condom half empty?
Well,
what do they wash it with? That's what I want to know. Was it
right,
some of that
hold on.
Vietnam
Turn it
stream
inside
water?
out.
Yeah. Did they just piss on it? I mean, what's the washing? I mean, if it goes through a thorough wash, I turn it inside out. You know?
But
does
if
it break? Does it break down the material?
Exactly.
Does that mean?
And then it,
See, here we are. Let's
a
talk
use-
about
it's a
dicks.
use-
well,
It's
no,
like
the question
used
is,
condoms and used food. They're both shit.
where did these condoms come from? Like,
Where did these
Heaven, baby Jesus.
come?
baby?
I would say baby Jesus.
Where
That's a
did
baby
these
Jesus
condoms cum from?
Oh,
You had to spell it.
No, I needed to deliver that. It had
there's
to
a lot
Mm.
laying along 8 Mile. I mean, I wonder if I could, you know, just
It's like
you
picking
know,
up
scoop a
Michigan
bunch up and
cans.
sell them,
it's
make
like,
some extra money. You know,
is there like
Yeah,
a?
you
Is
guys
there
aren't far from like Eminem.
Oh no, Zach Green's definitely not far from Eminem.
no, he knows them.
There you go. Oh,
Green
I
is-
I
he's
worked
over
on his
town.
arcade games.
oh, that's right.
No shit. Yeah, seriously. But you guys are in luck. You want to know why?
Why?
It's time for that game
Oh,
called.
look at those dude's teeth.
Oh, look at that one guy. He's
Oh, look at his teeth.
He's turning into a green. Holy
That guy is gonna fuck. What's his name? Christopher.
What's that one guy who's
Hey,
to the right?
Chris
He's got-
Teeth
put a
Fur.
dick in his mouth.
hey, you guys, for our audio viewers, can you please describe what you're looking at?
There is the guy from
looking at some
Office
people.
Space that was bitching about a stapler, who hasn't shaved throughout of COVID and who has done nothing but drink Mountain Dew through a fucking shower head. And his name's Christopher.
Is that describing his lack of teeth? All right.
That was
I'm
very
excited.
nice. A poor man may see this.
Now, if you are in the chat, it looks like we've got a few people. You can
It's not Christian.
You can
Typically.
play along. I don't know. Terry, are you still out there or no?
Hey, that's
I
a real person. Thanks, Terry.
Oh, here we go. I just gotta make sure I get my.
What are you smoking,
Pen.
Jack?
The pots.
Yeah, but
Mm.
like what kind? I've got my.
I have
Well,
Moxie Strawberry Fields. That's what I'm smoking right now.
Is it a
It's a
hybrid
sativa.
model?
you know,
You're
I don't
using a
even know.
mist. You're using
am.
a kind pen.
I am.
Yes, me too. I do like them.
Very
All
nice,
right.
very nice. They make me feel pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
Folks, we're about to play What's That Price, Bitch? So if you're in the chat, just let us know if you want to play along and guess how much these Adam and Eve purchases cost. Okay. I did one thing different this time. This time I actually put their item numbers. So if you feel compelled,
Good job.
yeah, if you feel compelled that you would like to perhaps purchase these things, you actually can find the item number. So
Do you
here
wanna
we go.
Touch your ear, or do you want to touch your lips?
And we have to describe it for the audio viewer. The first product is called the Naughty Nurse, and this is an outfit. And what this is, it looks like it's a short mini skirt. It has a top with a little hat, with a nurse hat, you know, kind of like I don't
What
know,
is
a
the
sexy.
Velour.
Let me read the description here. Let's see if that's
Linen.
the name. This is called
Burlap.
the Naughty Nurse. Uh,
Use tissue.
What about?
Are you ready?
Nautical nurse.
Here we go. You want to play doctor? This hot naughty nurse will cure that ails for you. She'll give you her special treatment in the sexy top, tiny skirt, and cute little hat. Perfect for fantasy fun. It is polyester and spandex. Jack, you're our guest. You get to guess first. How much for this naughty nurse?
$114.95. But can you read that back in a more aggressive voice? Because I didn't quite finish.
Yes, seriously. We're talking
how much
man in a bathroom voice.
Let me think about it. So it's polyester and what? I'm going to say $114.95.
$114.95. And yes. Zach Green. I'm sorry, Andy's next. Andy's
next.
I'm
doing math. You can go to Zach Green.
All right, this time we'll go Zach Green. Here we go. Listen to how he says it.
$19.95.
Did you have this pre-rehearsed?
Wow. If this was an over-under, Andy, you'd probably be in a good position here. What's your thoughts? We have $114.95 and $19.95.
I'm going with $29.95.
Mainly, I was correct on my price too.
Okay. Let's move on to item. And in fact, let me just say it really quick. That was the naughty nurse item H595.
I won't say anything.
Here comes product number 2. The Wet Uranus Silicone Anal Lubricant. Item number 096U. U as in you Uranus. Might need this. So here we go, folks. Now, this is a canned or some kind of container product, and it does have a picture.
It looks like a suppository.
For someone with a bidet.
Daring you are. Yeah.
Some with a bidet opening, it barely could. It has a picture of Uranus, and I don't know how to say that properly, but it does. It's almost like
it's subjective.
Oh, and he's in the little space shuttle pod orbiting.
It's just like Grandma used to have.
Yep.
So yeah, it's interesting. So here we go. Here's the description. Uranus silicone anal lubricant is specially enhanced to handle the rigorous demands of backdoor play. Compared to Wet's other lubes.
Oh, darling, I think it's going to get rigorous tonight.
Uranus silicone has a thicker consistency for extra cushioning and increased silkiness for easy penetration. It even lasts longer to help you go the distance.
10W30.
Jack, what do you think? How much does Wet Uranus silicone anal lubricant is going to run somebody?
Well, how many ounces are we getting in that?
It looks like 3.0.
It looks like a trial size.
That's
Grandma used to have this laying around the house, and I didn't know what it was, but at least I know now she wasn't,
interplanetary.
Help the brother out. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to say that is $16.
Okay.
Oh, damn. See, I think we're going to be close on that.
All right. Andy.
I'm $14.
Okay. And Green.
That's what it breaks down to when you buy a case.
I'm wondering if this is something that I can use to keep the shit from breaking up upon ejection. I can just slide that shit out with hardly any mess or wiping. If so, I'd pay $10.95 for it.
Anything. I'd pay anything.
Okay. Let's move on to product number 3.
It's weird because
nobody in the chat's guessing. That's weird.
Nobody's listening to us anymore.
It's intercourse. It's intercourse because we talk about this stuff, and I'm like, "What's the price?"
Because Trump and Biden are probably fighting right now.
What's the price, bitch?
Christopher's a Trump supporter. All 4 of his teeth are gonna vote.
So, Jesus, Andy. Oh, here we go.
That's somebody's father.
Money to see Trump and Biden fist fight tonight.
Fuck yes, I would. I think that Sleepy Joe would be called Sleepy Joe after that. I think that Trump could take a lot of punches. I really do. He's got some mass and shit. But I think Biden would be too fast for him. And then Joe Jorgensen or somebody like that's Bernie's gonna powerbomb both of their asses.
Oh, no. Okay, now we're just getting into political fantasy. But let's not forget this product number 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You got it. Product number 3 is Granny Wet Panties 2.
Ooh.
The first one was so
Twice.
good it demanded a sequel. And if this sounds like something after you hear the description that you'd like to purchase, make sure you jot down item number C, as in
Cunt?
cock. C
I was gonna say
902.
kitty cat. No.
So this is clearly a movie, folks. This is the DVD.
That's a
Item number
digital VD if you're not paying attention.
Digital VD. Here we go. No, hold on.
Wait a minute. Keep the picture up. Say what you got to say, and then let me say something about the picture.
Okay.
You know what's scary? Like Granny, like she looks like she's like a really beat up 49, and that's not too far away from me.
She's fucking my age bracket right there.
She's a California -2.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no wrinkles. This lady is silky smooth. It looks like no filter.
Filled with yogurt.
She's gotten past that. She's moved past the
yogurt.
stage of long hair where it's just something easy and
You got the haircut. Yep.
I can just throw it up and then I'm on my way.
I tell you what, she looks pretty dang hot now I think about it. So here we go.
Those fucking
teeth. God, dude, no.
Gollum
no.
wants
She's got cans.
Gollum
Oh, yeah.
wants its ring back.
This is now. I hate to say this, but she also is the wife of that guy in that picture with the 3 teeth. Little fact.
Shit. There's
All
a
right.
whole 14 teeth among them.
Back to the game. Here we go. This is the description. These horny grands like 'em young, big, and so hard. Watch these friskies over 50 grannies get them some and show you their O faces. Rose busts her big titties out for a jiggly romp with, wait, Grandma, he's not your boyfriend. And just so that you have a reference of how much you want to guess, it's 97 minutes long. Jack, we'll start with you. This DVD of Granny's Wet Panties 2, how much would you pay for this?
I'm pretty sure you could stream that for free everywhere. But, they're just giving that shit away.
All right, then how much do you think its retail value is?
Retail is probably like $17.50.
All right.
Yeah, just
those are export prices.
That's pretty good resale value right there.
Andy,
I'm gonna go with 3 bags of Werther's Originals.
Diabetes. And some diabetes.
Is that your answer? Because
that's my answer.
That technically would be like what, $13.95?
I'm gonna go with about $7.50.
$7.50.
Depending on if Target's got a sale on them.
Ooh, Target. Could you buy that in Target? I'd buy that in Target.
You can buy it in Target.
Purchase.
You can walk in, just past the aisles, the checkout lanes. Oh yeah.
They got rid of their DVDs, so I doubt you can. Zach Green, how much?
This is really sad because this is
a
like
feature
my
film.
age bracket, and this
I own
is
this
the bracket.
video.
This is the age bracket of the girls I went to school
Look
with.
at you, dude. Come on. I mean,
It's really sad. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go with.
He's gonna spin big.
I'm too sad to even guess.
Speak the truth. Speak the truth, Zach Green.
He's gonna pay $99.
Can I go with $29.95 again?
You can.
Sure.
Okay.
How much was that?
$29.95.
Or 2 for $50.
That's what I'm looking for.
I think you actually can buy it there at the shoe store.
All right, so let's
slip one in with every size 11 and up.
What was that? What shoe store was that? That was a 2 for $50.
Mr. Allen Shoes.
Oh yeah, Mr. Allen.
All right, reel it in. We've got a couple more products to go. This is
that's the first time you've had to have us reel it in.
Yeah, fucking 2 words, and I got to reel it in now.
Reel it in, motherfucker.
All right, just hold on. Here we go. Product number 4.
Hey guys.
This is called the Satisfier Men dash Heat.
I want to know how much that costs. That looks like fun.
This is item number C098. I feel like I'm an auctioneer. Anyway, this looks like almost like a dust buster. It's missing. It's missing the suction cone.
No, it's not. It's all suction
Dust
cone.
buster, you can stick your dick in without going to the hospital.
All right, here we go. The Satisfier Men
Satisfier sounds like a Poison song.
dash heat.
Scorpion song, sorry.
Whether you're warming up your manhood or just want a big happy ending, this vibrating wonder is ready to drive your deserving penis crazy with 10 functions, 7 speeds, and amazing adjustable warm feature that feels like a hot body. And get this, you don't have to be erect to enjoy these realistic pleasures. Boy, is that not a sad
Saturday night.
Saturday. So folks, in case you're, audio only, this is what appears to be a form of some fleshlight.
It's a bagel.
It's
dog.
When
you get the bagel hot dog, they
It's
took
a
the hot dog and you fuck the bagel dog, but it's a technological bagel dog.
it's a member greeter.
I would totally pay $100,000. That's my price.
All right, how much?
$100,000.
100,000.
Yep.
If you could only get
that's
a
my
dollar
price.
every time,
Okay,
dollar of use, right? Andy, what's your take on this Satisfier wiener warmer?
It looks like it was made by the Logitech company.
It does look like that.
It
It looks like
does.
you could potentially heat up beef products in there as well.
Or you could use Excel with it.
Oh,
You just stick it on your dick and you'll be making spreadsheets in no time. No, I don't.
Spreadsheets.
I'm gonna go with $89.99.
Okay. Zach Green,
Does this have the self-cleaning?
Does it have the ZSG hole clean?
Yeah,
you know
that
about the
self-cleaning
options?
technology.
Dude, if you know about the options and you didn't tell me this existed and you had one, I'm going to be so mad.
He invented it.
Self-cleaning.
fuck.
Just
Jeez.
blow and go.
Not only am I the president, but I'm a member too.
I'm
and this
guessing it's not self-cleaning, and I'm just gonna guess.
hey, by the way, it looks rechargeable and it looks like you could have it in a car.
Why not plane?
Ni-
Why not a plane?
95.
How much?
99.
Better than riding
95, 99.
Okay. All right, this is where we're gonna tally up and see.
Holy shit, this is going way too fast. And
We've got one more product to go, so hold on, okay? First of all, we want to just circle back. The Naughty Nurse outfit was product number 1, item H595. Believe it or not, is $34.95.
Touch my ear.
So Jack was way off by $114. Andy
I
was
pay way too much for that.
Andy was the closest at $29.95. Green was $19.95. Product number 2, which was the Wet Uranus Silicone Anal Lubricant, item number 096U for Uranus, I guess. That product, believe it or not, is $34.95 as well. So that puts, believe it or not, Jack
He's gonna
at
fuck me up twice.
$16 was the closest. Now the thing of it is, you guys should have looked at the graphics on this product and know that they probably, did that to charge more, but hey, who knows?
You tell me to keep my hands up and I can't look at stuff.
Shut the fuck up, marketing person.
Your favorite nighttime flick, Granny's Wet Panties 2, clocks in at $19.95.
Get a mop.
Jac Harrison is the closest at $17.50. So congratulations to Jack. He's got 2. Andy's got 1. Zach has
Good
0.
job with that $1.50 difference, so you could just deny ownership.
Exactly. So here we go. Number 4, the Satisfier Men heating wiener warmer, I guess.
It runs OS X Lion.
Believe it or not, clocks in at $59.95.
Oh, I
and
that.
that goes to Andy. It is the closest at $89.99. Zach Green, unfortunately, this is the end of the road for you.
All right.
This
we haven't got a tiebreaker?
Can I go get another drink?
yes.
Yes, do it.
This is the tiebreaker between.
What happened to the thing on your turntable?
I drank it,
Oh.
motherfucker.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I drank it.
So
This is important shit.
I know.
let's just reel this in here because this is really
Okay.
important. This is for all the marbles in the dildo. Here we go. Product number 5.
Blech.
the OSG Our Sex Game item D064. D064. And it's a board game, okay? Add a fun and naughty twist to your time together with this board game designed for all types of couples. Our sex game begins with some playful snuggles before turning up the heat with with naked yoga, sex photo shoots, and much more until you and your party are ready to explore.
Now see, white woman bullshit.
This is a board game where it has 3 letters SEX, and you kind of got to make your way like Candyland all the way from the S to the E to the X, and the S is for seductive fun. Then it moves into E, which is made for erotic adventures, and then X is for X-rated. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, this is probably one of the products I was like.
I play this with a bunch of lesbians. Yeah.
So
I want to hear the guy that's playing it, and it's the thing for all these people to get into and to have sex and stuff like that. And the old man just banging away and he screamed, "Oh my God, did somebody fuck with a thermostat? Because this shit's hot." Because that's what it sounds like. It's a bunch of like 50-year-olds getting together to
Dirty Mike
party.
Hey, you got a debate.
Dirty Mike.
You got a bidet here.
You know what?
God, do I trust the fart?
This game is Karen that goes into fucking Kohl's and complains to the manager. She buys this as, "Oh my God, I'm going to be such a bad little girl at the party. I'm going to give it to Susie." That's that shit. So I'm saying that's $49.95 for that fucking.
$49.95.
Yeah, because it's for Karens.
You stole mine. I was there, but yes, I get it.
So go
Andy,
any lower, bro. We know this works.
Andy, this is a board game.
If we're at Kohl's, then it's on one of those things with the shelf.
And you have a coupon.
Yes. Oh God, I've got a coupon. My wife's got a charge card there. I'm gonna go $24.
24. All right.
Or
so
I'll give you the clearance price, the Kohl's price.
2 for
the Kohl's price. Jack went with what they were suggested the list price be, and Andy went with the Kohl's after the 25% off coupon.
Let's get these fucking things off the shelves, okay?
Let's just.
When they realized no one wanted to play their game.
Right.
Okay.
It's never been played before.
No, there was one guy. One guy bought it.
The OSG Our Sex Game clocks in at $27.95, which leaves Andy as the champion of What's That Price, Bitch?
Oh, taco. I can fit a whole crunchy taco between my teeth.
Hey, go back to that Price is Right shot.
Oh, God,
Look at all the way to the right. That guy that's in the blue shirt that's holding his hands
teeth?
up like he's holding a fucking dick.
He's biting a watermelon. Look at him. He's biting a watermelon, and then there's a black guy above the word "butts" that's playing the piano on the guy next to his dick.
Just to let you guys know, the graphic that we have for What's the Price, Bitch is a screenshot of a.
Oh, this could be
price.
Wallpaper.
Yeah, this is like everyone's O face.
But what happened to the woman? Wait, give it to me one more second. Because what happened to the woman in front of the guy? Yes, Jack's got it.
Clap me ass. She's using the anal lube, but it's not working right. Do you see it?
It's working right for the guy with 2 teeth.
Oh, great. They're pointed.
Okay, so Jack, we're getting close to the end here, and you actually went. Yeah, I thought you had another announcement for music, though.
The guy with the 2 teeth is getting.
Did we not talk about?
Well, I'm putting out a new. So,
hold on, you're breaking up a second. Hold on, Jack. Jack, hold on one second.
Some songs.
We're getting a little. Hold on, you're getting a little digital from you. Jack's.
We got
yeah, I've got to actually hear some in works tracks from Jack, and I thank him for that. And he's got some really cool stuff happening. You're still kind of frozen, believe it or not. Are you still with us?
I think we
Jack?
broke the internet.
Are you greenlit? Did Facebook say fuck this?
I'm pretty sure both.
Oh, you're back. There you are.
Just died of a heart attack at the same time.
Go ahead,
right,
Jack.
cool,
What's
cool.
happening?
Yeah, that was awesome. So I got tapped by a major record label to do an album. I put out a single. I got in a really bad spot a few months ago, and I wrote some music, and I put out one song out of everything just to get it out. And they tapped me. They said, here's some money, write some more music. So I'm doing that. But what's really fun is I'm going to talk about sex. So I got this chick coming over this weekend, right? So she's got a great sense of humor, and I think she may have listened to part of this. And I hope she doesn't hear this, because I'm kind of fucking freaked out. Like, she's the type of chick, like, I'm afraid that if I pass out, she's going to come in my room with a fucking strap on and like rape me to wake me up. Like, I don't know how it's going to work. Like,
this sounds like you're giving ideas. This is like premeditated.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Throwing out signals.
No, like for real. Like,
I mean, Jack, you look like you look at. I mean, especially for an audio listener. I mean, Jack, you're mildly attractive guy.
I'd suck my own dick if I could reach it.
You're not slender, but you might be open to different experiences, right? I mean, would you accept with?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with being slender?
Especially with wet Uranus silicone anal lubricant.
By the way, Simple Blasphemy is brought to you by.
I'll lose another 30, so I'll be scared. So the bigger dick will already do more, right? Is that how
the
it
government's
works?
doing it.
He's getting Clyde Lewis.
All right.
Oh, God.
Jack, really quickly, what is something you've always wanted to say that you've wanted done sexually, that if your girlfriend of a week or two is listening, you're not saying it to her, but you're kind of saying it?
She's not listening.
But you're not saying it to her per se, but
if she brings over 7 of her best female friends, I would think that would be nice.
What if she brought over 7 of her best male friends? I mean, was that still game on? Or
what about ex-female friends that are now male friends?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Does that make it gay?
No.
That's, the whole thing's on a spectrum, man. Everything's on a spectrum.
You're on the spectrum.
Are you a worldly guy that accepts everything, or are you just chauvinistic in only one direction?
I'm definitely chauvinistic in one direction. Yep. I'm not that worldly. I'm not that. No, sorry.
You look warm.
Thank you.
Your bristles look lovely this evening.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
You take compliments well.
Jack Green has got my heart.
We're just trying to
Thank you.
I like that whole transition.
The field for future.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, no, I really like the transition phase. Like at the end, I'll get a girl. It's like I can deal with that.
As long as she's got pigtails and can shred like Van Halen.
He knows M. He works for an M pinball machine. So I mean, we can listen to cool music while he's transitioning.
The older you get,
what is that? What?
the older you get, you just find new ways of lowering your own standards. And
I have not lowered my standards yet. My standards have never been high.
You lower your standards responsibly as you age. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I think you get more of a refined palate. You know what you like. You're also not afraid to say what you like. Like I know, you like to suck dick. That's just not for me.
I like the tang of an unwashed butt.
Yeah, it's just not for me. But hey, if that's what gets you going and motivated to get up in the morning, go for it.
Doesn't involve children or animals? Okay by me.
What's all right then? Fair enough.
That's adorable.
Hold on.
I'm not judging you, but wash your hands.
Jack, if there is one thing about sex that you would go back in time and tell yourself at 18 or 16 or whatever, they call that the informative years or whatever, what's the one thing about sex you would tell yourself at that age?
Don't give a fuck. And I think I had that attitude also at that age. So we got to go back a little bit further. So like maybe when I was 8, I just don't give a fuck. Yeah.
You would tell you're an 8-year-old kid.
Yep. Don't give a fuck. It's such a weird thing.
But you say don't give a fuck, but you're not comfortable with 8 guys coming over? Because technically,
that's don't give 8 fucks.
Yeah. She wants to get plowed by 8 dudes in front of me. I'll clap. go take a shower. I mean,
Oh,
whatever.
very good. Good. Jolly good.
Just don't give a fuck. Yes. I mean,
you're more of a cameraman kind of guy.
sure, why not? POV.
The French.
I'll take a GoPro, right? Just mount it to my fucking head and just like, okay, there we go.
I just want somebody to be
like I'm
filming a
into
porn
fucking tunnel.
scene, and the second the guy starts to do his thing in climax, I want the cameraman to go, "Smile, you're on candid camera."
I'm surprised they don't have an. I'm surprised. I'm surprised GoPro hasn't came out with like an Adam's apple camera.
Oh Jesus Christ!
See, that's why I won't date a woman with a neck tattoo. I'm always afraid it's an Adam's apple removal scar.
Oh God!
Yeah, right.
Oh man, no, not
right.
Neck tattoo. I'm like, I can't do it.
All right, hold on 1 second. This is actually I probably should have thought about this beforehand, but we have how old are you, Jack? You're what? 30 what?
I'm 42.
Oh, you're 42. Oh, we're the same age. Okay, but you're dating.
Yeah.
You know, us three guys, we're married guys, so this is kind of like a small vicarious moment. You're 42 years old. Clearly, you know, most of your better days are probably in the past, right?
Oh, I was going to just say he was in his prime, but you're an asshole.
What do you like? What's the dating scene like for a 42-year-old male?
Oh my God, let me tell you.
Honestly, like, what's it like?
No, it's there's a lot of people with a lot of issues, but the problem is everybody has issues. If you're single, 4 years old, what do you mean qualify?
I mean, like, how do you like? Are you an app? Do you use the app, or do you go to a library or a church or something, or how do you find?
Want to read the Bible?
The whole thing is there's probably a lot of people that listen to you that are single that are 40 years old. And
they're all males, neck beards,
right? That's
or older.
So,
hey, sorry, India, we're not talking about you.
Oh, yeah, you're excluded. We're not talking about you.
I like Indian beards.
Everyone has their fucking issues at this age. Everyone. The thing is finding someone who your issues line up with, that you have something relatable with that is on the traumatic side of fucking life. And you got to find someone who's past their fucking shit. So, you know, you have someone that goes through a divorce, and then someone that's been emotionally disconnected from someone going through a divorce now. It's a fucking weird thing, man. I went on dates with people who fucking cried. One chick had like drank so much I had to carry her up her fucking stairs to her own home, drop her off in her bed, then leave and ask her neighbor to lock the door because he had a spare key. And I knew that from talking to her from the day before. Like, there's some fucking crazy shit out there. But once in a while, you find someone.
Why didn't she call you the fuck back?
I blocked.
She didn't remember him.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, if you're fucking
no
offense to you, Jack. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, this is totally in your favor because that's.
I mean, she got so
solid move.
That's very honorable.
What are you gonna do with a fucking? You know, she had twins. You know, I talked to her for a few days. We went out to eat. I said, "This is great." She drank and drank and drank. I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Holy shit! I got a designated driver. This is great, and he's gonna pay for all my drinks.
Oh yeah. So I was like, "Fuck it," you know. So I made sure she was safe. That wasn't gonna be on my conscience. Fuck
good, no, good for you though.
Yeah, but yeah, once in a while, it's all right.
I don't know how these apps work, but if you go on a date with somebody like that, and you like, for instance, carry them back into their house, and you were the gentleman, and you went home. Do you? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you go back and ask for a review? Like,
yeah, you get points.
Do you
didn't penetrate me 4 out of 5.
You can use it later on.
The most appropriate thing to do is block them on every fucking medium. Leave them a voicemail saying, "I left. Your neighbor knows you're safe. Goodbye," and block their fucking number.
All right,
That's
I only have
drama you don't fucking need, man.
No,
I only have one question for you on the dating thing, and we'll call it because we're way over or creeping over our mark here. Jack, today, and especially in 2020, one of the most annoying things I've ever seen in my life is when women post pictures that clearly have some kind of like filter on them where it eases the skin. It makes them look like some kind of, you know,
ease the skin.
It's almost like the what Blur from Photoshop.
Stroke the Gaussian flesh.
That's what I'm talking about. And have you ever came across where you're chit-chatting with a lady that you're trying to court or whatnot, and her pictures look good, and you like something's up with that. But when you go to the date, you're like, you don't look anything like your picture. Like,
yeah.
Like, explain to us.
You said you look like Janet Jackson.
You look like Freddie Jackson.
No, just old pics. They use old pics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's still them.
Do you call them out on that, or how do you handle that situation?
I'm a fucking asshole.
Well, we've talked about assholes.
Yeah, exactly. Right? No, it's like, what
At
the fuck
least
is wrong?
twice.
Why are you gonna, all right, so if you meet someone, it's weird because some dating apps you can get a date the same day. So what I would do is I would talk to someone if I liked them. I didn't have a meal. I'm like, listen, I'm going to be in the fucking area. If you want to have food, let's go have food. And then sometimes you talk to people for a little bit longer because they're whatever. That's just the way that they are.
Good conversation.
And, sometimes, once in a while, you get really good
interesting. Or just interesting.
Judge the person that you're taking out. Do you already know where you're taking them? Like by the conversation that you had prior to your dinner,
she had Denny's.
This is a BW3s. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, see, a lot of the women that are on this, I mean, this is stupid, but a lot of the women that are on this thing have a lot of fucked up relationships, and I'm a sap, so I'm gonna go out and have a good meal, and I really don't give a shit about money when it comes to
for one event.
So not finished. I'll go out and grab a meal. Because they're getting beat up at home. Like literally, some of these women fucking get beat up at home. It's fucking crazy. So, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. But once in a while, you get someone who's intelligent. You get someone who's good in bed and has similar values, and you try to make it work and see what happens. But no, a lot of these fucking people are just damaged, just fucked up people and boring. Ugh.
What percentage would you say? Like, what platform do you use?
I use
Grindr.
Match.
Yeah, Grindr.
And that's the paid version?
Yeah, I did it. I did it for 3 months to see what the fuck would happen.
And is that any, like, in your experience between like the different platforms, is it all collectively damaged?
What's that? I've only used one platform. That was it.
Oh, just Match?
Yeah, I normally met people in person. But with COVID, I was like, perfect.
I mean, I've seen the Match commercials, the guy with his dog, and I want you to meet my best friend. It's more about
it's weird.
Quality, not quantity.
It's fucking weird. All right, so first off, you get these automated responses. They're fucking bots. And I don't know how they get into this, but you ask. So I figured out their algorithm. If you ask certain questions, you get a certain response. So I just made a note, and the first 3 things I asked, everybody were the exact same fucking thing in that order. And if I got the same response, I knew it was a bot, so I got rid of it. Because there's bots that are programmed to fucking rob people, and that's not a joke. You'll go out and shop. Yeah, absolutely. So they'll use like 1 or 2 profile pictures close to you, and they'll have the same thing in different counties. But I figured out the algorithm. I figured out what they were responding. And I just did that. Then you get rid of that.
Send them gift cards.
No, they would answer. If you said, "How tall are you? What do you do for a living?" and what are your hobbies? Those 3 orders, they would give you the exact same response over and over and over again. So you just knew there was a bot.
Student.
Yeah. And do you have people that are just fucked up?
Now, have you given up on finding a potential suitor somewhere, just like in your neighborhood or at a bar? Or what intrigued you? Like, I'm going to try this app thing.
I slept with them all. I think I slept with all my neighbors. Whatever.
Did you like have sex, or are you talking about just cuddling?
No, dude.
I've slept with all my neighbors.
It's time to move.
Sorry.
I like that thing. What can I say?
Below.
No, I try not to date someone that lives in my community. That I did it once. It doesn't end well, because then you always got to see that person. So yeah, I live in Jersey, and I live in a place that we have 1,500 people that live in the building areas I'm at. But you got to see that person. It's like fuck, and then you go back and you fuck again, and it's like fuck. Don't want to deal with that. I'd rather
getting
not
sick of walking home in the cold every time I have sex.
No, she ended up moving. Thank God, bro. Like when I parked my car, her place was where I parked my car, and we have designated parking.
More than
So
once.
her balcony was there, and there was no way I couldn't see her. So my dumb ass, I'm like, "Ooh, hot girl. All right, I'll talk to her." Fucking talked and smoked and hung out and played music, and that went on. And then when it ended, it was like, "Fuck, I got to see this bitch because she's by my parking spot." So yeah, no more. She moved, and I won't do that shit. I keep it like at least 20 miles away.
It's a big world out there.
Where you make your bread. Wait a minute.
Yeah. That way, if you need your space, you need your space. Plus, chances are that person's fucked up, and they need their space from what they're at, and you won't actually get to really meet them until they're out of their funk, because that's why 40-year-olds are on that shit. So you give them a place to relax.
So we're the same age. You're 42. What is your best quality that you try to promote to your potential dating people? What do you...
Back rubs, amateur plumber.
Nah, dude. You just got to be transparent with people. You're inviting someone in your life. See, a lot of dudes forget that shit. You just think you go fuck someone. You're inviting someone into your life. You got to talk as adults. It's so different. It's so different. You got to listen to that shit.
I like
I've never heard anybody say that. I've never heard anybody say that anywhere, but it's really fucking true.
It is, man. That you just dropped some science.
Some scary fucking people.
Big time.
Dude, there's some scary fucking people out there, dude. All right, so I started off talking to this chick as being a date, then I realized she's really fucked up. So we were talking about the music therapy I did, and she's a music therapy patient of mine now. Her jaw was broken twice by her husband until she was kicked out of her house. He's now a preacher, right? And now a fucking preacher. And she's living on a farm with a guy who abuses her. And she got kicked out of there because she was an alcoholic and almost died because her kidneys failed. And now she's living with a friend of a friend with her daughter. This is the shit that's on these dating sites. And I felt so bad for her that I helped her out a little bit. But, there's no sex. There's none of that shit. It's just, these are the
humanity.
People. Unfortunately, they fucking find me. And with the music therapy, I'm working with her. But fuck, man. That's not a relationship quality person. That's someone that you look at and say, how can I help you? Other people with relationship qualities are far and few between. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. Yeah, if I didn't care, I'd just fuck hookers and do blow all day. But I don't
are you a hopeless romantic, or what's your...
Are you more hookers and blow or more hopeless romantic?
Yeah.
I would say I lean more towards hopeless romantic than hookers and blow. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's about humanity, for real.
Romantic.
Like, you gotta, if you're inviting someone into your life, you gotta fucking do it the right way. You can't try to showboat and talk about money and talk about shit. You gotta find out who they are at the fucking core. Because when shit goes bad, and that's when shit gets fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's just not worth it.
Wait a minute. So, but you espousing these things, saying these things, knowing these things, this is the secret of a good relationship. Why haven't you been able to, or why? Haven't...
Yeah,
it's not you. No, seriously though.
No, for real. I can tell you, me. I got PTSD. That's a hard thing to fucking do.
Of course, but that affects every relationship that you get into.
Oh God, no. My marriage fell apart because that was bullshit, and I fucked around.
That was a long time ago, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like 12 years ago. But I had one serious, and that was it. So.
But the dating that you have done since then.
Oh, casual as shit, bro.
All casual.
Oh yeah. There was one girl that I was with because she had a situation, but yeah, casual as fuck. Because you can't get attached to someone as they're going through something. And between 30 and 40 people are going through shit. So if you get attached to someone, you're just going to get fucked up yourself. I mean, I've written a lot of good songs that people have bought because of it, but man, you can't get attached to people that are fucked up. So once you get someone who's either just as fucked up as you, then you can deal with it.
Okay. I think that because we're over, we should make notes about this because yes, Jack, you should come back and we should actually make a thing about this.
We love it when you come on, man.
Yeah, I think that we should.
You're like part of the fucking
I want
podcast.
expansion.
I brought over 12 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, we talk about Kane Loke, and he comes on and he talks about going to prison. This is like a good topic. This is a good side thing to do.
Dating.
No,
I love it.
But dating at our age. Because
Jersey
we have no context.
edition.
It doesn't fucking matter if it's Jersey or not. It matters that you're the age that you are. We have no idea what that's about.
Yeah, because it happens a lot. All my friends are going through it right now. You know?
So if you're listening,
I don't want to ever go through it.
If you're listening to the show, no matter where you
at
are
this age
on the world, if you feel like you've heard Jack's message and you've got somebody for him that he should talk to,
India, where you at?
Send it our way, and we want to.
Well, all of us will come down for a podcast in a weekend.
Sure.
And ayahuasca. That's right.
That's right.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
It's just a hop, skip, and an ayahuasca.
Send us a small, description of the person and a picture, and to our Simple Blasphemy podcast, whatever means you find us, and we're gonna make something where you know
Patreon.
what, we're gonna work this out for Jack. We're gonna find love.
Jack him off
at first podcast, or you know what I mean? Could you imagine, like 5 years from now, Jack comes back on, married. He's like, he might even have moved to Mars at this point with this.
He's got a 7-year-old.
Super successful.
Fuck the world. He took Elon.
He invites us up from the ashes.
Cosmic sex.
I think he froze a long time ago.
His mind is blown so much he fucking froze.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Anyway, hey Jack, why don't you plug where people can find you as we wrap this one up here today?
There's 2 places. You can go to Daily Plop, which is the magazine I own about the natural products industry. We put publishing on hold until November, just because of COVID.
But digital, you can.
Yeah, but we stopped publishing. It wasn't fair to the staff. We got to make sure money comes in. And you can also go to mindtoybox.com. That's the meditation music I make that was used in a clinical trial and sleep study that helps people with neurological and cognitive health issues. Sleep, I give it away for free. If you want to support my effort, there's ways to do it on that page. But other than that, I hope you all go out, fuck everybody, love everybody, have fun, do all that shit.
Don't be a dick.
Be a dick if you want to. Just don't be a dick to me.
We want to say happy belated birthday once again, Jack.
Look at that fucking mug. God damn it. I want a fucking t-shirt.
What kind of skateboard did you have? What kind of trucks did you roll?
Bro, I was on tour. Like, we opened for Pantera.
He wasn't fucking playing with fucking skateboards.
So was this? Hey, wait a second. Wait, was this
mustache open for Pantera?
Was this Cowboys from Hair Gel? I mean,
yeah. Well, I didn't even hear gel. I just didn't watch this shit.
No, dude, that is an awesome fucking photo, though.
Right?
Cowboys from Hair Gel.
All right, folks. Tune in next week. I believe it's the first. It's the first of the month with Amanda. We're going to continue our sexual position guest game, and who knows what else. We're going to get Jack back on. Thank you all for tuning in. India, what's up? And we will see you next week. Thank you, Jack.
Deuces.
I've been so damn